Hi everyone! So, welcome to my first English Let's Play. I decided to try Journey because currently the Far Harbor add-on for Fallout 4 is still loading and installing. I'm also downloading and installing the Unfinished Swan, which I will play in another Let's Play, but for today I decided until Fallout is ready, I'm gonna play Journey because I really love Journey. I've played it countless times on the PS3. Gosh, we've got so many PlayStations. I actually have to take a moment to count them. Well, anyhow, I wanted to show you Journey. I had lots of playthroughs on the PS3. This is my first time on the PS4, so we will probably start with a clean code. I'm gonna do one playthrough and then hopefully I can switch to Fallout. But I thought I need some relaxation, and Journey is always really good for that. Because today was just a day, the last 2 weeks were stressful. And the weekend is going to be quite busy for me too, so new content for you guys. Excuse my very bad pronunciation in English. People tell me that my written English and my understanding of written and spoken English is great, but my pronunciation is off. Because most of my English comes from reading, and in school I have the problem the first 2 to 3 years we were taught British English, then we were taught strict American English, then we had I'm not sure, it might have been Australian English. I'm not sure. It was a really weird English. And in the end, they just didn't give a you know what. And that's the English my written English is also a mix of British and American English, which most of my American friends find absolutely hilarious. My British friends are not really amused, but well. So, I will not talk too much in this game because the soundtrack is awesome and, well. But I wanted to give a short blah, can't talk today. Okay, let's start. And here we are in the desert. I have to admit, this part always reminds me of The Little Prince by Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. I've been in the desert when I was 4 years old in Morocco. I barely remember it, but I hope that maybe someday I'll see the desert again. There's like the saying, if you want to get to know yourself, you have to spend the night out in the desert. I really love to. There must be a billion stars. I have to admit, if I ever won the lottery, like win a million or maybe more than a million is not that much if you want to have a small house with a garden. And if I ever get money, I spend so much on my friends and family. I mean, I just want a very, really small house with a small garden, and pretty much everything else goes to everyone else I know. But if I had some money left, I would really, really, really like to make a trip. Like to Tibet or, I don't know, just see the world, explore a little. That's what I like about this game. You can't really talk to other characters you might encounter on your journey, but you can communicate in a way. I love those little thingies. So now I have to be on the lookout, because it's easy to miss things here. There's a, well, not that secret thanks to the internet, but a little hidden place I really want to show you. Cheep cheep. Like little birds. Hello, friend. The graphics on this game are really, really, really awesome. I mean, you don't always have to have like a jungle full of exotic plants to have a great landscape. I really think the way they well designed this landscape, it's just really, really cool. I mean, this place, it's like totally sad in all the ruins, like, oh my god, it's like a dead world, but it's so beautiful at the same time. So, for everyone who didn't know, the stones, these stones here, they are the headstones of graves, tombstones. That means all these posts in the desert, they are gravestones. All of them. This is a graveyard, my friends. And yes, I know I could have gone down to the right, but I prefer this entrance. So it's been a while since I played this game, so I have to remember. Yes, you're still trapped. I have to remember the order in which I have to activate things and collect stuff. And ah yes, this is the secret area. When you have played through and activated the, I think murals would be the right thing to say to these. Well, if you activate all these pictures on walls, I think it's a mural in English, isn't it? Then you can unlock a gate when you play a newer game. You can actually access the levels that come later on. I did miss one, right? Isn't there another entrance? No, I'm still right. Yep, I know. This one, I'll get it, don't you worry. I will get that one. Nothing left yet. The thing in this game is that every time you find a symbol, a room, whatever they are, your scarf gets longer, and then there's, well, you could say enemies later on. Yeah, I know I'm spoiling a bit, but I hope you forgive me. Well, and if you get attacked by them, they rip off your scarf, at least a piece of it, a bit of it. And I usually try to warn players, I mean you can see on their, come on, get up there, on their code if they have played the game several times, like if you look like this, you're a new player. And after every playthrough, symbols on your cape, a pattern appears. Oh, those little fabric paper birdies are free now. Well, and if you see someone with a cloak with many symbols, you know that they've played the game for a bit. Yeah, I know, I'm just looking. I collected that one. Is there anything else? Nope. There wasn't a mural here? Mural. Nope. Yeah, I know. Well, and then always trying to help the newbies in the more dangerous parts of the game. And usually if you see someone like jumping around and doing, that's probably me. Because if you're a newbie and playing this game and I'm like, and running in front of you and running around you and trying to make you follow me and follow me in a certain location, you are direction, not location, in a certain direction that you are not walking, and at some point I will give up. But trust me, you should follow me. Okay, we should still be able to finish this level in time. We have enough time. My timer says about a minute. Video. Just a few seconds.